Provider fraud is a huge cost driver to the workers' compensation system and costs the industry millions of dollars. Examples of provider fraud include medical providers billing for services that were never rendered, billing for excessive or unnecessary treatments, conspiring with other providers for illegal kickbacks or illegal referral schemes, operating outside the scope of one's license, and conspiring with employers to deny employees benefits that they're entitled to.
Dishonest medical providers will sometimes coach workers on how to act and how to answer questions during a medical exam or legal deposition in order to get the largest settlement possible.
Then he's going to ask you to rotate this way and rotate this way. Now when you rotate this way, to your left, you feel the pain pulling in here. Okay. You feel the pulling. Lay flat on your back. Of course, you're not going to do it that easy. No. Damn, you move like that. I'm just going through the motions on the rest of this exam. Good. Help yourself down. Good. It's going to say, keep your legs together, raise them both up. Okay. And then let it down. You can't do anymore. Why? You feel a pulling. You're uncomfortable in your upper back. Chiropractors like to fool people. Believe me, they like to fool people. They like... It's a game, man. We want to see who's BSing and who's telling the truth. But the thing is, a lot of these guys are so stupid that they don't tell their patients what to do. All right? So I'm trying to tell you the things where I know how they're going to try to trick you up. Okay. He may say to you, okay, Mr. Reeves, turn over. Don't you be bopping over like 1, 2, 3. Right. I love when a person tells me they can't move like this, which means they basically can't do a sit-up. And then I say to them, okay, you're finished, come on up, and you see them get up like this. You'll get the Oscar here, babes, don't worry.
In some cases, workers' compensation claims involve individuals who will recruit workers to submit claims. These individuals are called cappers. Cappers are involved with an attorney and/or medical provider and usually receive a kickback in the form of a fee or predetermined percentage for each injured employee they bring to the attorney and medical provider. This practice is illegal.
Hi.
Hi.
You can come over and talk to me if you want. What line of work are you in?
Construction.
And are you experiencing any pain currently?
Sometimes my shoulder hurts a little bit.
Okay, have you filed a workers' comp claim for that?
No, I don't even know if it's work-related.
Well, it really doesn't matter. Actually, if I could just get you to sign these papers right here, I could get you a free attorney, a free doctor, time off from work, and money.
Really?
Really.
Just sign the papers.
As simple as that.
All right.
All right, here you go.
Workers' compensation attorneys are paid based on the amount of the settlement of the claim. Dishonest attorneys will sometimes commit fraud by referring their patients to medical providers who will add uninjured body parts to the claim. This results in the attorney being paid more for the settlement.
It is illegal for various providers, such as a chiropractor, medical doctor, an attorney, to refer injured workers to each other in exchange for a kickback. It's also illegal for those various providers to share a common fee.
Some people may not realize that you can be held equally responsible for provider fraud if you assist in perpetrating the fraud. For instance, the office worker in a medical office who knowingly bills for services that aren't rendered is assisting in the perpetration of the fraud and can be held equally responsible as the provider themselves.
Tom?
Hi.
How are you? I'm Dr. Wright.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, I see here on the chart that you were referred to by us by Rachel down at the swap meet?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have a lawyer?
I don't have one.
You don't have a lawyer?
No.
Okay, I can refer you a very good lawyer. That's no problem at all, okay?
Okay.
She had you fill out the paperwork, Rachel, at the swap meet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So you have shoulder pains, huh? You're getting a lot of pain in your shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling a little tingling in your fingers.
Okay.
Shooting down to your leg. Lower back problems as well, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're going to do some nerve testing, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to have an MRI. All right. And you're probably having some trouble sleeping because of all this pain, so we're going to go ahead and do a sleep study as well, okay?
Okay.
So all of that will be
this
in there together.
sounds kind of pricey.
Don't worry about that. It'll be taken care of. There's no problem with that.
Okay.
And you'll see a doctor in about a week. Right now I have some medication for you. You rub this on your shoulder, your back, or your leg, wherever it hurts, as much as you need to.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
And don't worry about that.
This doesn't cost me
Workers'
anything?
comp. No, workers' comp will take care of all that.
Gotcha.
So you'll be all right with that. But this way you can get started right away.
As with any crime, there are no hard and fast rules about who is perpetrating provider fraud. There are, however, some red flags that can indicate possible provider fraud. In the area of patient recruiting, look for the attorney or representative went to the employee's home and had the employee sign blank claim documents. The same provider and attorney being repeatedly associated with questionable claims. Various reports by a doctor on different patients read either identically or similarly. Or the doctor's report never identifies the patient by gender or gets the gender wrong. The next category of indicators is the injury reported or the treatment provided. The treatment is inconsistent with the diagnosis or with the injuries originally alleged by the patient. The treatment, as reported by the patient, is different from the doctor's statements in the medical report. The worker is directed to a separate treatment facility in which the referring doctor has a financial interest, especially if this is not disclosed in advance. Or diagnostic tests are performed by a vendor not in close proximity to the doctor's office or patient's home. Our last category of indicators is regarding the billing for the treatment. Billings are received for unnecessary or not rendered services. The worker reports seeing a doctor for a very brief period of time. However, reports and billing indicate a lengthy visit. Or the worker's description of treatment indicates non-medical personnel rendering medical treatment. Keep in mind that these are not conclusive indicators of fraudulent behavior, just some things to be on the lookout for.
Tom, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you again.
You too.
Good. Okay, but I see by your chart here that the shockwave therapy was successful.
I haven't had time to actually go yet.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. We got some more medication here for you. And once you see the doctor, he'll give you a prescription for it, okay?
I haven't used up the other medicine that you gave me.
Don't worry. Take these anyway.
Okay.
All right. Good to see you.
You too.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
A provider convicted of insurance fraud is convicted of a felony, subject to 5 years in prison, fines of $50,000 or double the amount of the fraud, whichever is greater. Responsibility to pay restitution on all benefits illegally obtained, loss of license, as well as seizure of assets, including bank accounts, residences, and vehicles.
That's him. Dr. Wright, how you doing? Police officers. Got a warrant for your arrest.
What's this all about?
Go ahead and turn around for me.
What do you got? What is this about?
Put your hands behind your back. We'll explain everything to you in a
This is
minute.
right here in front of my work. You guys have to do this right here? Oh, jeez. I should have known.
Don't move.
Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me.
Let's go back towards the car.
Treat me like some kind of criminal.
Watch your step.
If you suspect provider fraud or want more information, please contact your local district attorney or the California Department of Insurance.